What up? What up? What us going on, my folks out there? What we got going on, people? What y'all doing? What are y'all doing? You know, we. Oh yeah, we. That's me right there, y'all. I'm trying to make sure we got some sound. Oh man, we back. We've been out of here for a minute, but hey, we back. We back. We got Calvin Moore, man, from CMO TV, and we got the relationship expert in the house, y'all. Cedric the Springer. What it be like, said?
Oh man, I'm just making, man. You good?
Oh man, I'm doing pretty decent, man. I am doing pretty decent. I am, as in some people say, I am blessed. I don't know what that means, but which I know I'm not blessed, but I am here. Yeah.
Man, I missed a couple of your shows, so I'm trying to right that ship.
Well, we got a good one today, man. We're gonna try to fire up on some stuff today. Um, did you catch the stuff that went on with the chick that got hit in the face with a brick from a guy that she turned down?
I did not get. I seen it on social media, but I didn't know exactly what it was until actually, we talked about it. I didn't know exactly. You know what? Hold on, man. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Let me jump into something real quick.
Jump on.
So the thing that's going on with Keke Palmer, or the thing that it might be old news. I don't know. Like I said, I'd have missed a couple of weeks. But it's sad. It's a sad sight to see that how everybody should see. If anybody that's caught up, that's kind of going along with it or caught up with it, it seemed like when she was out there and she was with Usher and everybody was saying she's the money maker and this and that and the other, and she can do whatever she wants to. It was all good with her putting her baby daddy down, but they're not married. So now that she done reconciled with him, now they going bashing her for trying to keep her family together, and that's really a bad thing to see, man. And
So they bashing her for trying to keep her family together.
Yeah, the words that I've seen, Keke goes crawling back and things of that nature. They reconcile. That woman is old enough to know she's a mother, and I don't know what's about the marriage thing, but obviously something happened somewhere, and she done came to her senses. She needs to keep her family intact.
You quite sure somebody.
When you see stuff like, "Oh, you went crawling back," or "You weak," and "You this and that, the other," you shouldn't have took him back. I don't know what it is about us that just want to keep destroying us. I just don't get that.
Me either.
So, I'm glad that and hopefully everything work out for him, man. And that's for anybody. It doesn't got to be no celebrity, but if you have a child, and hopefully, the person that you having that child with, man or woman, hopefully you had that child with the intent of y'all being a family. Hopefully it wasn't a mistake or accident or whatever else you want to call it. And one of the main things about relationships, and I don't care if you're married or long term boyfriend, girlfriend, you got to keep all the outside noise on the outside. You should not be confiding in anybody else when it comes to your inside your home, other than the person inside your home. Now, you're seeking some therapeutic help, and that's something totally different. But you should not take your in-house stuff to the outhouse. You should not do that. You should not confide. I mean, like I said, some professional help, maybe that's different. If you feel like you need to do that. But your friends, your girlfriends, your dudes, your partner, man, leave your shit on the inside. That's y'all personal stuff.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you on that, bro. I agree with you there 100% too. I really do.
Because I'm gonna tell you why. 9 times out of 10, your friends gonna want to say something that they think that you want to hear instead of you telling them the truth. These are friends.
Iterate on that for me. Tell me what you mean by that.
Because you'll have somebody, you know, instead of them saying, hey, nah, baby, you wrong for that. You really need to be staying with your man. That's a good dude or whatever. That's a good woman, man. You out here, you messing up, man. You need to go ahead and straighten up your household. Y'all got this and that going on. Y'all building together. You need to stay instead of saying, yeah, I'll leave him. That's the first step. That's your first thing. I'll leave him. And 9 times out of 10, that person telling you to leave, they ain't got nobody their damn self.
Yeah.
Or they telling you to do something that's totally opposite of what they would do. So they think that's something you want to hear.
So you think they trying to do you? As in other words, the question I would have on that, you think they trying to purposely ruin someone's relationship, or is it just they just wants to tell them something they want to hear? They think they want to hear.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. Me and you have a lot of conversation.
Yeah.
Me, you have a lot of conversation. It's you and it's just you and maybe a couple more people. And I'm not talking about, I'm just saying in-house up, but some stuff that I would say to you and you would say, you know, you always say, I'm gonna have to respectfully disagree. You'll tell me why. That's the type of stuff that you need to hear from, instead of you saying, okay, I think Sid want to hear. I see where he's going with it. Let me just tell my dog, I'm just, you know, give you, yeah, man, you did the right thing. You did, instead of saying, nah, man, I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? And those are the type of people I try to surround myself with. I don't need you to be, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you agree with me, you agree with me. But when you don't, you just let me know, man. I don't think like that. And then, you know, I have to go forward with whatever you know what I'm saying? I respect that type of stuff. Then you just telling me, nah, man, you leave. Then I leave, and then you later on come around, man, you dumb. Why did you do that? Hell, I came to you. You said do that. Nah.
Yeah.
That's usually how it happens. When they get you to break up, then they call you stupid for leaving what you had, man. You had a good man or you had a good woman. Why'd you leave? Hell, I was listening to
you. Yeah. And a lot of people, they kind of look for certain people to guide or at least tell them something from their vantage point, what they have seen it come from, or something like that. So yeah. Far as I can remember, I don't recall ever telling anybody to leave a relationship or to just dump on your relationship. Now, I will tell them, keep your eyes open and be aware of certain things that I figure that is coming. But I don't want to ruin no type of relationship or marriage. Because all relationships and marriages going to go through, some type of rough patch. It's just up to you to know if you're gonna go, if it's gonna be you to be like, man, I ain't gonna take this. That's up to the individual to say whether they gonna go through that rough patch with them or not. So.
And then just say, for example, if I did say, man, you ought to leave so and so, bro, and you know what I'm saying, I don't see no, then y'all reconcile, and then you tell your girl, the girl might be like, man, said all right, hell, he the one who told me to leave. Now me and her got beef.
Yeah.
That I don't even know about, but I'm thinking I done said something good to you, trying to, you know, just be on your side or whatever. And then she turned around and be like, nah, I don't want him back over my house. I don't want him around here no more. Because I see he, you know what I'm saying, he tried to break it up or whatever the case may be. But, you know, that's why I say, when it comes down to people money and they matters of the heart, man, I try to stay far away from that. Yeah. Now, I'm not speaking in general on here. We just talk about in general. But personally, from person to person stuff, you know, I had a lot of people say, man, I want to tell you something, dog, but I say, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Hey, I don't want no part of that.
Yeah.
But anyway, go on what you said, man. Like I said, but Keke Palmer, man, I hope they resolve that, man. I hope they you know what I'm saying, I hope that she can keep the outside noise on the outside and focus on, you know, them being a family, man.
If the guy was good to her, or he was doing what he's supposed to do as a man, being a provider, protector, a father, and all that stuff like that. And he's doing what he had to do. And she saw that, and she kind of like, you know what? He's right. I fucked up, or whatever the case may be. If he's good too, and she went back, I have nothing bad to say about the woman because you got to look out for your best interest. Because a lot of times, you start listening to a lot of people on the outside, they telling you something for their best interest because they tell you, uh, yeah, you do what you want, girl, and all this stuff like that. You do it, and you got a messed up relationship or marriage, and she sitting there, that old saying, misery loves company.
Oh
And
yeah.
and she's sitting there enjoying every bit of that that y'all relationship is fucked up just like she has a fucked up relationship with the guy or girl or whatever the case may be that she's with. So that she went back, if she went back, hopefully she went back and said, look, I'm sorry, this and that. And then he can say, yeah, I'm sorry too, because I shouldn't have put it on social media like that. But it was just, I just wanted you to know that you are a mother. Hopefully, hopefully they came to that point, to that type of understanding. Hopefully. Now let's get to some not so. Let's get to some more news here.
Brick City.
Our Brick City, yeah, we're gonna get to Brick City, man. Tell me your take on that. That
I like-
you know about that. What happened with the young lady that got hit with a brick because the guy she turned the guy down or whatever the case may have been.
I don't like I said, I've been seeing pictures of it. I read it. I never did really just go into it. I know there was something about I saw like a after picture of like she was at the hospital. I got all these, look like that Martin Lawrence character when he got beat up
Tommy Hearns.
by Tommy Hearns. Yeah, like she just lumped all
Yeah.
up. And I'm thinking, man, it looks so fake to me, man. I just didn't really get into. I'm like, man, that can't be real. But I know I read the caption that said that he did whatever. He jumped on a beater for her refusing his. I guess he's trying to come on to whatever the case may be. And like I said, I really didn't get much off into that, man. So I can't really speak on it. But go ahead and enlighten me. So I can really. I know you brought it up. So what you got on it?
Now, this is my take on this. This is my take. Let me get on camera for this one right here. I know y'all ain't seen me in a while. It's time for.
No, we good. We ain't got to see you.
Yeah. They want to see me. Shoot. Let me show this. Let me show this sexiness.
We good.
Show y'all that Grove Park shirt right there. But anyway, now I think it's time for Black Americans, men and women. We can add our children to that. It's time for us to delineate. However, y'all want to say this word, delineate or separate. It's time for us to separate from what's what. And what do you mean by that, Calvin? What I mean by that, the chick that got hit in the face, she was a damn, what was that woman from? She was from Africa. Some parts in Africa. She was from God dog, it wasn't one Haitian, because that ain't Africa. She was from damn, I can't remember the damn little country, whatever. Anyway, she was from Africa. It's time for us to realize that anytime she was from Somalia, that's where she was from. It's time for us to realize, as Black people in America, Somalians, Haitians, any type of them African people, they don't look at us as the same as them. They don't look at our story as the same as their story. Because I want you to look at something and y'all do your own research off of this and you tell me where I'm wrong at. Now, right now, we taking in their garbage off of that shit there because the guy that hit her, supposedly that hit her, it was a Haitian guy. He was a Haitian. Now, but they keep on saying black man. Now, when you say black man, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna mean as in a black American, a black man from America, stuff like that. Somebody like me and you. Now, they looking at us as we do women like that. And you know for yourself, and I'm quite sure in St. Louis, y'all ran into some bum ass nigga when I jumped on a woman and it was some motherfuckers had to put some work on him rather, for putting his hand on that black woman, especially being in AC like we was, because I had a cousin who used to get jumped on, and her brother put that work in on. Shit, the sisters had to jump it, and motherfuckers around just didn't like that shit. No, hey, we didn't. You ain't finna be jumping on none of our sisters around here because we was all family. But anyway, now when these Africans or Caribbeans or whoever the fuck it may be, when they go out and do something constructive as in they become doctors, what do? They say this is a Jamaican American doctor and stuff like that. Now, when that same person don't went out and did some bullshit, they'll say this is a black man and shit like that. They put this shit on us. And we ain't carrying that shit no more. Now it's up to us to say enough is enough of this shit. Now it's time for us to delineate from that shit, separate from them, start saying what we are. No, what you need to call yourself. Take your garbage with you. Don't say you're only Haitian American when you got something constructive you don't dig, being a doctor or a lawyer or whatever the case may be.
Yeah,
and I respect something positive as hell. And I respect that to the fullest. But do not sit there and dump your garbage on us and all of a sudden some of these nasty bitches come over here doing some nasty crap. Oh, that's a black woman. No. You take your garbage along with you take your negative along with your positive. And I'm going to give you a prime example of what I'm talking about. Shakira Richardson, when she got beat last year, I think that was, they were calling her all kind of little ghetto bitches and all this other bullshit like this. Now, when she sat there and beat these goddamn Jamaican women, they want to jump on the fucking bandwagon and talk about, well, we all black women. It wasn't like that when she lost her mom and you know she smoked a little reefer because you already know how that shit is.
Right.
But you want to call all kind of black bitches and black this and black Akadas and Jareers and shit like that. You want to sit there and throw all these negative connotations towards this woman. But when she smoke your ass, now she back on top and she's real cocky. Now all of a sudden you want to sit here and say, well, we all black people. No, we're not. No, because y'all mindset is totally different from ours. We don't run around here trying to kiss the white man's ass like y'all. Because most of these, just like that black woman, just like that Somalian woman, you know she had did this shit, the same shit. And she got a GoFundMe out right now. She done the same shit before 2020.
So tell me this, is this alleged or did somebody actually hit her?
I don't know. She had the same, only thing I can tell you is she had a GoFundMe 2020 for allegedly similar act somebody beat up. And she got about $4,000 to $5,000. And for what it was told with her GoFundMe on this one, she don't pull it in 17. And I'm gonna tell you now, and most of these motherfucking Jamaicans and Haitians and all these Africans and shit like that, they're always running a con game. All you got to do is just look at it. This is what you do. Anytime some bullshit happens and you see a black face on something, start digging into that person's background that they don't show it on TV. Look it up and shit like that, and go on their website or go on their page or something, because you know they're gonna show their flag and all that. I guarantee you, a majority of that shit, a big majority of it is going to be somebody from Caribbean, African, and all that. I give you some more examples. Look at these women out here. You know how we were talking about how these women coming out here half dressed and they shaking their ass all at the what's names and all this shit like that. Most of them bitches are from Caribbean, bro. They Caribbean bullshit. Look what that they just had a Jamaican award show or some shit like that. And I give them all praise, bro. Everybody coming there respectable and all that stuff like that. That was looking good. But when they come to the Soul Train and all that shit to BET for something for Black American, they come in trashy as hell. You see how that shit was in BET? They came there trashy, man. They bringing all they fucking riffraffs and trash to us. Oh, enough is enough. We got to say the hell with that shit. Y'all take that shit back to them funky ass countries y'all got over there where you shit them fucking rivers and staying in huts. Go feed your goddamn camels or some shit like that. Hell no. Enough is enough. Hell, we don't need that shit over here.
But it got you hot, don't it?
It do, man, because we gonna catch the damn the black. We gonna catch that because for that black man. Because I'm hearing a lot of women talking about, I always turn down black men and they get mad. Baby, you may need to look and see when you say black man, what type of black man that is. Is that one of these motherfuckers from Africa? Because I've never known a black man to just steal off on a bitch for not giving him number. He may talk about her. He may talk about, fuck you, funky bitch. I didn't want your shit anyway. With these little nappy ass edges you got. May talk about her, but a hitter? And then you look in their culture. You go look up in their culture. They beat the shit out of their women over there, bro. They beat the shit out of their women over there.
You go to a lot of different countries, man. That woman really, she really don't have no value, man.
Exactly. And then if you come over here and look at the Black American woman, and the Black American woman don't realize how good they got it. They don't realize how good they got it. They thinking that the black man ain't hit no shit and shit like that. But the black man ain't never looked at the black woman as how the white man look at his woman, or how these other groups look at their women. Hell, we praise our women over here.
Yeah.
We praise our women. Shit, look, y'all hit the like button as y'all come in. And I need some people either to comment on what I'm saying or tell me if I'm wrong on this. You know, they may see something different. Go ahead, say.
I'm gonna tell you, sometimes when they do that though, some of that be game that them guys be trying to run. You know, that I ain't gonna say they trying to put a little fear in there, but maybe they might be in front of their boys and just how the girl might have just turned them down. They're like, oh man, fuck you, bitch. You know, you ain't all that anyway. But you know what I'm saying? But I guarantee you, she turned around and gave him a number, he gonna take it.
Yeah.
So a lot of times that just be game. You know what I'm saying? But for the most time, guys know who they can step to and who they can't. You know, it do go about. It is kind of stereotyping because they looking at the type of woman that they think should, because of, like you say, the way you dress, you half naked, and I'm trying to holler at you. Who are you to turn me down? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Now, I heard it said this way, and it kind of makes sense. Your outfit determines the type of guy you're gonna attract. Because if you, like I said, you half naked, you're gonna attract damn near anything. But if you're wearing if you're a woman, you wearing a police officer uniform, you ain't gonna get half the, you know what I'm saying, hollers that you might, or it's gonna get a certain type.
You don't get a certain type.
Men, it's stereotypical. Like I said, you see a woman that you think is a businesswoman, businessmen gonna try to holler at her. A lot of guys on the street be like, man, I ain't got time. She one of them woo 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 type of girl. Not knowing she might be a freak. You just don't know, but you're looking at it different because of what she's wearing.
Yeah, but
or how she carry herself. You don't know what's what.
Oh, my fault. Go ahead. But what I saw, bro. But what I saw, the chick, she was in front of a club or something like that, and it looked like a whole. I'm gonna put it like this: if it was damn, what I forgot the name right. What that said she was from. If she was around a bunch of Somali, so 9 times out of 10, if it was a Somalian woman, she was around some Somalians or some Africans in her circle. Cause 9 times you ain't finna see too many Somalians go fuck around where a shitload of black people are or American black people are. They gonna have their own little areas and cliques and shit. And from what I saw, hell, most of them son bitches in the background, they had them damn African hairlines and shit like that. So you can tell, you can good tell that who done that bullshit. Don't put your shit on us. Don't put all that bullshit on us. You say exactly who it was. It was a fucking Haitian man that clubbed you upside your head. And them Haitian motherfuckers will go upside them bitches' head.
Yeah, well,
Shit.
and it was in the United States.
For what I was told, or for what I saw, I ain't gonna say for what I was told. For what I saw, it was in Texas. What did this son say? The woman representative is in the building. What do you mean by that, LB?
Oh Lord.
I know, right? Because this is gonna be a good. What you mean by that, LB? I don't understand. Make me understand what you mean by that. Because I don't understand.
He said he represent women. Hey, I hope they got another representative.
I know, right? Because I don't know, man. I don't know.
I wouldn't take that one. I wouldn't take that. I won't need that help.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But ain't nobody. But if he listening, ain't nobody downing no women or nothing like that.
Yeah, I think we need to get some straightening on that too.
Yeah, let me tell him something.
Please do, because my sister and other women that I sit around and talk to.
See, the thing about it is constructive criticism. If you actually listen instead of want to be argumentative and objective, you listen. It's actually game that is given to you to show you how to move amongst men. Because of a woman, if I sit in a room full of women and I'm hearing them say the thing that they don't like for a man to do, I'm taking that in and I'm gonna do the opposite if I'm, if I'm trying to get with a woman. If you sitting up there as a woman, you telling me what you don't like or what about I hate when men do this, hate men. Okay, I'm taking that down. I'm scratching that off my list. Make sure I don't do it.
Yeah.
So
what do you mean by that, LB? Go ahead, say it.
So when I'm saying this is it. But my main thing that a lot of women come at me about is because they're taking it so personal. Because I say the things I say about their kids, and I'm not talking about their kids directly. I'm just talking about men that don't have kids are not looking for women that do, and they take offense to that. And it's just logic. Why would they? And it's not a bad thing. I'm not downing them. I mean, hey, it happens. A lot of women do have kids, and they do have men that fathering or stepping in their roles to parent those kids. It's not a bad thing, but just because I say this is something that it's just like me saying a woman, if she's out here and she getting her grind on and she's making it, why would she look for a dude that don't have a car or have his own place? Why would she do that? That logically, that don't make sense. That should not be compelling to her. I should not have to carry him. I'm out here getting my thing, so he should be out here. And women have no problem with saying that. Women have no problem with saying, man, you ain't got shit. So you don't mean, you know what I'm saying? I can't move with you. You ain't got shit. I mean, you can't make moves together. So if a man say, hey, you got kids, I don't need a kid. Oh, now it's just the whole world will flip upside down. Like he said something wrong.
Yeah.
And you have more women. There's more women in the world than there are men. So he have options.
Yeah. See, my
so when you sit up here and you say
that would be a woman.
So when you sit up here and you say, man, a man got kids, yeah, he can have many more if he can afford them. I don't see none of the women in Nick Cannon. I don't see none of the women in Nick Cannon got pregnant complaining. But he can afford all those kids. I can't do it. He can do that.
Yeah.
But then you have someone out here having a bunch of kids by dudes that can't take care of one. But he have 20. And then you want to come down. You want to come down on all men because you picked a sorry ass dude.
Exactly. Exactly.
But all I'm saying when it comes down to men and women, that I know from my perspective, if you're looking at a man, like I said, I'm talking about the average earning guy that's making around $40,000-$50,000 a year. All I'm saying is he is not trying to, he don't really want to take on no extra, because really he is already spread thin.
Yeah.
If he got his own car and he got his own place, then he already on his budget and things that he's trying to move. And he know if he take on a woman, he is 9 times out of 10. If he's a real man, he's more likely gonna have a side hustle too. He's gonna have more means of income than just his main job. So he's gonna want to take on a woman who is not gonna bring debt to him.
Yeah. See, my sister, she be saying all the time, why do y'all be on that woman bashing?
It's not.
And I hate to call you out, Laura. Red, my sweetheart, my baby. We're not.
It's not bashing.
No.
I'm just trying to tell you, if you listen, I'm just trying to tell you, hey, these are things that guys expect. And if you trying to get a guy, then you know what I'm saying? Because of everybody got their own standards.
We're gonna go to this next segment on this because it's gonna take a minute. And I'm gonna pull up something, fair use for educational purposes. And I want you to give me your take on this. Hopefully if some people stay in here, check this out. This is gonna be for educational purposes now. This is this is some stuff I seen off of Moral Power. So this is finna get right.
Maury. Come on, Maury.
Yeah. Maury. yeah. This is gonna be real good here. All right. Here we go.
Now, sitting in our secluded room is a woman who has been on our show 19 times.
Can you hear it?
Yeah. 19 times.
Her name is Shalonda. And you may not recognize her now because Shalonda has lost 150 pounds. But, you might remember, or I guess you will remember, her past appearances because Shalonda has tested 17 men in hopes of finding the fathers of her daughter Kayla and her son Terrell Jr. Now, everybody, welcome Terrell next to me, her husband. Because Terrell is here today because he has a secret he wants to reveal to Shalonda. So before we hear the secret, take a look at Shalonda and Terrell's history on our show.
For 4 years, we helped Shalonda try to find her daughter's father. 17 different men were proven not to be the dad. Every time Shalonda appeared, she had hope.
You are not.
I look back, see the faces of the men that I brought to the show.
She heard 17 different results. At times, it was shocking.
Not the father.
We were always there to help Shalonda.
Even though I have my husband's support, I also need Corey's support.
1 year later, Shalonda and Tyrell returned with a new child, Tyrell Jr. And once again, they needed a DNA test.
Does he have any reason to doubt you?
Yeah, he has a reason. I cheated on him again.
In the case of 2-month-old Tyrell Jr., Tyrell, you are the father. So, it's been a long journey. But let me ask you about, because I haven't seen you in a while. How have the last few years been?
It's been good, Maury. Got a good life. My wife, she's went through a transition of, losing the weight and all.
Amazing transition. I mean, 150 pounds. But you're back. It's not good because you have a secret. In fact, there are 2 parts to the secret. What's the first part?
Well, I had an affair. It's been going on for a couple of years.
And what's the second part of the secret?
This was my stepdaughter.
I said. So you see where this is going. This ain't
Yeah.
going. This ain't going good. So tell me your take on it so far.
Well, first thing right off the bat, if you telling me it's only a certain period of time each month that a woman actually ovulates, right?
Yeah.
So in a month's time, if you had over 17 dudes.
Mm.
Now, this is my logic. If you got a 9 to 5, if I got a 9 to 5 job, I'm working 9 to 5, right?
Yeah.
And let's say I slept with 17 women in a month's
Yeah.
time,
Month's time.
and I've got a 9 to 5 job, and I got a wife. So my time at work, and then I go home, whatever the case may be. Don't you know you damn near had to sleep with every woman you came in contact with just to reach 17? Just like she pretty much, if she had 17 guys, that's pretty much anybody that wanted got it. And they got it within that short time span.
All they did was say hello.
And she pretty much laid out, okay. So you go from that, and they never did find out who she said her daughter, right? He had a daughter. Or whoever, somebody, they don't have a father for one of them. So
Yeah.
he have a child by her. He got a son, right?
Yeah, he had a son by yeah.
He got a son by her. Now,
But the thing was, they still had to take a DNA test because she was still fucking. Because she had fucked somebody else. That was even worse. You just come out of the show from doing this shit, from fucking all these guys, and then you come back to the show to make sure that this dude was the father. Your husband was the father, not my fault, not the dude, but your husband was the father.
Right.
Oh shit.
Because you still don't know how many men she had the first time with the first child, because they still ain't found out that she went through 17 guys. Then he come back, he got to get DNA for his own child. Let's see if he did, because she admitted on there that she don't know. So she still was messing around. But, I don't know if he's crazy or whatever the case may be with him, but he stayed through that.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I don't understand how she didn't lose that weight with the 17 guys, because here she wasn't eating. She like to be just screwing.
That's all she was doing screwing. I just sent it to you on LB. I just sent it to you. Well, we finna finish this up. We finna finish this and on up and see what happens. We finna see what happens. All right.
Deanna, her daughter. You've been having an affair with her daughter?
Yes. I don't even know how it happened, Warrior. It's something that's never happened. I feel horrible about it.
That's bad. I mean, first of all, to have an affair, that's bad. Her daughter, that's worse. But there's another part to it.
We have a 2-year-old son.
So you think Deanna's son is yours?
I know it's my son, because he looks just like Tyrell Jr. I know that's my son.
That's Shalonda's grandson.
Yeah.
When was the last time you and Deanna were together?
About a month ago.
And who does Shalonda think is the father of Deanna's child?
This one guy that she used to go out with, but the baby looks nothing like him. And my wife even said that.
So you have to reveal this to Shalonda. Now, here's your wife, Shalonda. Shalonda, proud of yourself. So how do you feel about it? Pretty good?
I love my husband. I know, he forgave me for everything that I've done. Through the journeys that I was on, coming on, for searching for my daughter. And I know you can forget what you can't forget.
But you know he has a secret to tell you.
I hope it's nothing to just destroy our marriage.
Terrell, you wanted to do this, so tell her.
I have stepped outside of our marriage. And I'm ashamed. You know,
Hold on, what you say?
Let him tell you the whole thing, Shalonda.
What whole thing?
There's more. Tell her who it's been with.
it's been with Deanna, baby.
Shalonda?
Huh? What?
It's been with Deanna.
My daughter?
Shalonda. He wanted to tell you everything. Go ahead, Terrell. Finish off. Finish it off.
Oh,
Baby Sire's my son.
my grandbaby. You know what? I can't do this. Really? It's the lowest you could ever do to me. Ever. Either one of y'all. I'm done. I'm done. I don't deserve this. I'm done. I'm done. I know I did what I did, but I would have never, my family. You serious? Sorry about what? You is. You're right. You are sorry. I don't want to be by him.
You did a DNA test, okay?
I didn't come here for
I said we're gonna pause. We're gonna pause. We're gonna come on. I sent you the link, LB. It's there. We gonna this is for educational purposes. Educational purposes. Now go ahead, say it.
I was saying the spokesperson for women supposed to be coming in, but you know, how she got applauded for saying that she done with him, and how they forgot all the stuff that she did. She had 17 plus.
Yeah.
And I don't know what daughter underage. I don't know what it was. He said mess with her for a few years. I don't know how old her daughter is. I mean, hell, I ain't saying it's right. It ain't nothing I would do, nothing I would condone doing. But
Yeah.
you outscoring 17 men. I mean, what you thought he was doing? 17 plus.
What did she think was going to happen?
You know what I'm saying? You 17 plus.
17, actually, 20 plus.
20. I mean, you know, I wish he had picked another woman, but hey, he really should have been gone. But you know, he decided to stay there.
Thank you. And then my question on that: do she even have a right to even attempt to get married?
Because she's saying, no, it's some deceitful stuff with your child or with your family member, yeah. But that's just crazy, man. That's the craziest thing I ever heard in my life.
It is. That right there.
I ain't never heard nothing like that.
That right there. When I saw that, I said, "Hold up, this some sick shit right here."
Yeah, that whole family messed up. Because you know, they grew up. I'm assuming she grew up in the house with her, with both of them. And how long? When did he get attracted to her?
I don't know.
And let me speak on this too. And this is. I had to go back to this again, and this is the key point to what I'm saying about women that already got kids. This is the key point to what I'm saying about. Hold on, I got a dragon.
No, that was me.
Okay.
No, that was me. What's the name?
I got you. A person women that already had kids, more than likely, stepdad or the man that she take on may have little to no discipline that he can really, you know, bestow upon them kids if you really got to discipline them. And And nowadays it really don't matter girl or boy, but if he a straight dude and she have a daughter, that can go sideways real quick if that girl don't get what she want. You know what I mean? Or she feeling some type of way, or she just don't have a way, man. Because I was actually on a grand jury deal, and that kind of happened to a guy, man. The daughter claimed that he made, advances at her, but later on kind of find out that the daughter wanted to go somewhere and do something, and they couldn't do it. So that's the first thing she did. She attacked her so-called stepdad, said he tried to do something sexual to her. And that's what I'm saying. That a man is more of a disadvantage, I feel. Hello?
I'm here. I was on what's the name. Let me make this announcement because we quit streaming. I ain't gonna show the rest of the video. We done a violation or whatever, but we back streaming. As far as I know, we're back streaming. So, but anyway, what eventually
you don't need to show no more.
But what ended up eventually happening was that the woman, she talking about she was gonna leave the husband. They brought the daughter out there, and the wife ended up sleeping with the daughter's boyfriend too, one of the daughter's boyfriends. They argued about that. They took a DNA test for her son, for the daughter's son. Found out to be it wasn't even the husband's. It wasn't the husband's. So that's even worse. So the apple don't fall far from the tree. So she
don't know who her baby daddy is.
She don't even know who her baby daddy is. So she out fucking like she just like her mama. So that's what's the name? A revolving door right there that just keep going. So that don't look good. And the guy, I was ashamed of this guy. He was looking all down and pitiful and shit like this. Dude, man up. You fucked up, man up. It is. You fucked up, man up.
That's true. That's true.
You fucked up or whatever. Yeah. Now you shouldn't have went and fucked her daughter. I don't know how old the daughter was, but she looked to be of age. I don't know when you started screwing her because they didn't say when they originally started having sex. But you can tell that was going to happen, and the mother should have known that anyway. If she don't see you fuck all these dudes, she may not saw you fucking, but she don't see you on TV having 2 to 3 guys come on just to see who's your baby daddy. What do you think was going to happen? She was going to eventually do the same thing. We got the woman expert up in here.
I'm here, man. I'm here. How you doing, Cap?
I'm doing good, man. Don't forget my co-host now.
You most definitely I gotta speak.
Don't forget the Springer. Did you how much of that video did you see? Because I see that
it wasn't that I couldn't see that much.
They cut the feed?
Yeah.
Wow. I told. Oh, damn. Fair usage. That was fair use. Educational purposes.
Yeah.
It was. That's an educational purpose. Well, shit. We'll find another way to talk about it. Did you tell me about the brick incident, brother man? We were talking about the brick incident. Tell me what you got on that.
The who?
The brick incident. How long you been on here?
Not that long.
You ain't been, I'm talking about listening to. So you didn't hear about the brick?
No. Tell me what happened.
A woman, Somalian woman got hit in the face with a brick.
A woman, right?
Yeah,
allegedly.
Allegedly got hit in the face with a brick by this Haitian man because she turned him down and wouldn't give him her number. Tell me your thoughts on that.
Man, y'all men something else nowadays, man. Y'all do anything, man. I don't know what to say about y'all.
Wait a minute. let me say this. First of all, when you
Talk
say
to
y'all man, you excluding yourself. You're not a man.
Yeah, I'm a man, but I'm a different type
Oh,
of
okay.
man.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. Tell me what you mean by that because you kind of losing me on this.
Well, hold on. First of all, let me say this. Now, LB is a younger guy than us, and I know for a fact that he have been out at some point in time with some of his partners, or he might have just been out and have seen other guys try to talk to girls, and one of the guys probably got turned down, and he probably saw the girl, bitch, fuck you, bitch. Have you witnessed that before?
Yeah, I have, most definitely.
Okay, now go ahead.
Because that still don't give you the right to hit her with a brick, man.
And then first of all, me or Calvin didn't say it was right.
No, ain't nobody said that. Ain't nobody said that at all. Because what I said was something totally different from what Sayed said, but neither one of us said she deserved to get hit with a brick.
What's y'all take on it? Tell me.
But I just think, like I said, I have been out before and try to, hey, I'm gonna say me. I'm gonna just use me. Young, way, long time ago.
Okay, all right.
when I was a single man, I ain't gonna say I was batting 1,000. You get rejected. Hey, I didn't look like, hey, go on to the next. It wasn't no thing. I'm not gonna sit there and call a woman bitch because she just wasn't into me. It is what it is. And you keep moving on. You know what I'm saying? So I never felt it, but I have witnessed guys do that. I don't know what it is about what their expectations were. Maybe they just felt like, hell, you supposed to holler at me. I don't know. Maybe they felt entitled. I don't know what the deal was.
Most of you guys, y'all don't like rejection.
Here we go with you guys.
What is it? I was just gonna say, what is this you guys shit, brother? Explain this shit to me. Talking about this you guys.
You said you guys what?
Say it again.
When you say you guys, most of us are what?
I'm just saying most of you guys, y'all don't like rejection, man.
Oh, okay. So violent. So if a woman don't want me and then I threaten her to want me, I really didn't run no game on her anyway. She just scared.
Yeah. Basically.
And from my point, like I was telling Sid earlier, you got to look at what I said. First of all, I said it was a Somalian woman. And it was a Haitian. Hold on.
You know how I am.
Hold on. I said it was a Somalian woman and a Haitian man. Now these people are black immigrants that come over here, and the only time they say they're black is when they dumping their garbage up on us, just like they did with that bullshit right there. That has nothing to do with us. That shit come from Somalia and Haitian. Now, when they're doing something positive, being doctors, being lawyers, the first thing they say is, I'm a Somalian doctor or a Jamaican American or Somali American and shit like that. They divide themselves from being black. They never say nothing about them being black. They always say where they're from, and that's how they are. They say they're positive. But when they got something fucked up, a bunch of garbage, they dump all that shit on us and say they black. They come from blackness and all that shit like that. We, as black Americans, need to delineate ourselves from that. Delineation meaning separate. We need to separate ourselves from them. Let them be what they gonna be. While you keep on saying y'all men, you need to start specifying when you say y'all men, what men are you talking about? Because I don't know Foundation Black American men that goes around hitting a bitch upside the head with a brick because she don't want to give him his number. Give her number. I don't know no black man like that. I don't know any. I don't hang around people like that.
May I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Jamaican, what color are they?
You go tell that to the Jamaican.
I'm asking. What color are Jamaican?
You go to ask a Jamaican. I don't know. Only thing they tell you that they're Jamaican. They're not black. They'll tell you that quick. Even on the census paper, if you talk to one of them, they're not putting that black on there. They'll tell you that.
So basically what you're saying, we need to stop claiming them.
We don't claim them. That's what I'm telling you. See, where what we do is we got this Pan-Africanism shit that's going on, and we try to do what Marcus Garvey was trying to do. And back then it was working because you had a lot of Jamaicans from Jamaica. Well, I ain't gonna say you had a lot of Jamaicans. You had some Jamaicans and some Africans coming to the United States to help us fight this war against white supremacy. Now they are vetting their damn people that comes over here so bad right now. You bringing bed wenches, you bringing these bed bugs. It's you're not getting fighters. You getting goddamn bussified ass men coming over here that's bowing down to the white supremacists, and that's not our cup of tea. That's not our cup of tea. Now you asking me,
but they've been over here.
No, they haven't.
Yeah, we know LB.
Let's get look, LB. Let's get something straight. They haven't been over here. If it weren't from your and my ancestors helping them get their ass over here, they wouldn't have never came over here. They wouldn't have never got over here.
Now, Calvin, I'm gonna tell you something, Calvin. Nah, hey, it's something Yazoo. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's a lot of those.
I ain't say a lot.
Look, so what you're saying is that man right there on the bottom of the screen, he's a tether. That's what you're saying.
I can't say that. I don't know where it'll be like that.
I want to know.
LB, what about the brick situation?
The freak situation, I couldn't catch it. I told you, only thing I seen was like she had like 17 men or something. That's the only thing I really seen.
Oh no, you talking about that after that. You talking about what's after that. Okay, well then let's get on that though. Do you think that the woman, she had 17, she had brung forth 17 guys to take a paternity test and all of them failed. So her husband actually had a child by her, but he was with her when she had the 17 plus him. That make 18.
He should have took that baby up on. Yeah, he should have took that baby. It was his baby then.
Okay. Well, hold on.
All right.
But he stayed, and I guess he did take her up on, or whatever the case may be. He was still there. So he go out and he get her daughter impregnated, and she can't stand it, and she leaves him.
He did what?
He got her daughter. He got a daughter pregnant.
He did what now?
He got a daughter pregnant. Well,
he got the
daughter. Actually, the daughter was the baby was not his, but he was sleeping with his stepdaughter, and she couldn't take that. But she had 18 men that she was screwing, and he took it on the chin. Pause. But then she turned around and she was with her daughter, and she said she's done. She out.
She said she was out.
Boy. Yeah, she done. She left them. So, come on, Voice for the Women.
Yeah, Voice of the Women. What I want to know is, do she have a right to be upset about him going out cheating on her, with, even though that's her daughter?
His daughter.
She have a right
his daughter.
No, her daughter. It wasn't his daughter. It was her daughter.
He was stepfather.
He was stepfather. Let's get that straight.
His daughter.
But no. And what I want to know is, do she have a right to say it's over when he don't have to put up? But he don't have to put up with her cheating and how she don't had over 19 men since they've been together, since they've been married.
It'd be different. It'd be different if it wasn't her daughter. Then yeah, she's supposed to step would come with that. But that's her daughter, man. That's his daughter. That's it.
So did you hear what I said that the mother fucked the daughter's boyfriend too?
Hold on, what?
You hear what I said? The mother fucked the daughter's boyfriend too.
LB,
break it down, man. Break it down.
Let me draw this picture. Let me draw this picture to you, LB, because I know you have kids, right?
Yes.
Okay. You do know it's a certain time of the month that a woman ovulates where she can get pregnant.
Yeah.
So if this woman had paternity tests on 19 men, that means that window that she had to ovulate in, she had 19 men within that time frame. That could be two weeks or maybe 3 weeks. That's 19 men.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
What?
There's nothing wrong with that.
What?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Lee, if you don't shut the hell up.
I'm being
No.
Okay.
I ain't talking about you. I called out somebody.
If you say there's
hold
nothing
on,
wrong with
said.
that,
Hold on. LC, if you don't shut the hell up,
Tell me what's wrong with that.
this woman done said LB for president. You out of your damn mind.
She right. There's nothing wrong with that. I actually done seen guys that had probably 20 girls in a month. You know, period. There's nothing wrong with a woman doing it.
Well, let me ask you this.
Talk to
I
me.
want you to think about what you just said.
Yeah.
That woman have had you seen she had to bring on 17, 19 guys and this and that. You got with her. Would you marry her?
Of course, if I love her, yes.
So you would marry it.
If I love her, I'm gonna marry her. Yes.
so LB, let me ask you this.
This dude
So
just
there's
said,
nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong because you've seen guys that do it. So now what you're saying is that a man and a woman is equal.
Most definitely. You know, I'm always say that.
Okay. So when you with your woman in the middle of the night and some intruder breaks into the house and she get up to handle it, you stay asleep.
Am I gonna stay asleep?
Yeah, you stay in the bed. She got it.
No, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna protect her.
No.
I'm gonna protect her.
No. Y'all equal. When she
We're
get
not
up to
equal
find
as
out
far
what it
as
is,
strength,
you stay in the
no.
bed. No.
We're not equal as far as strength.
Y'all know if you're gonna be equal, you're gonna be equal.
You gonna
If
be
you're
equal.
gonna be
your
equal,
ass is equal.
you're gonna be equal across the board.
That
Okay. Hold on, LB. You see anything wrong with you washing clothes?
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, you see anything with you washing dishes?
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
You don't see nothing wrong with you cleaning.
No.
And you don't see nothing wrong with you providing and protecting.
No.
Okay, and so do you do all those things?
Majority, yes.
Okay, majority. I mean, it can be 50-50, it don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
What do you expect in return?
I just expect for a genuine person.
I mean, you don't expect nothing that's off for her to be genuine.
Just genuine.
What I want to know is this: is what I want to know.
Why do you feel you got to get up in the middle of the night if she's getting up already? Why do you think you should do it if y'all equal?
Why should do it?
Yeah, if she getting up, if she hop up out the bed before you to go see who the intruder is, why do you feel like you should if y'all equal? Why don't when she get up to go see what the intruder is, why don't you go get the kids and y'all run out the house?
Yeah.
No.
Hey,
No.
what I want to know is this
I'm
is
gonna
what I
protect
want to know.
her.
Hold on.
We here to protect
LB.
them.
Hey,
She
look,
gonna protect
LB.
you.
She protecting
No,
you.
I don't want
LB,
her
this is what I want to know. Hold on, LB.
Stop it.
What? How many kids do you have?
Damn, man, I lost count. They let you know I'm all over the place.
That's a lie. You got 2 kids.
Three. Come on.
You got. Do you have a
That'll be
daughter?
out of quick.
Do you have a daughter? Do you have a daughter?
Yes.
You have a daughter. So you're saying, from your logic, you would want your daughter to marry a man who has been on Molpori 17 times trying to find out if 17 different women was pregnant by him. You would want your daughter, by your logic, that's what you're saying. Hold on, LC, I'm gonna pull you on in just a minute.
Yeah. I would tell her yes.
LC, you're going to have to go on mute. You're making a lot of noise over there. Now, what you say? So you saying you would want your daughter to marry a guy that you know for a fact is going to sleep around on your daughter?
We don't know that.
LB. Come,
He may see my daughter fall in love.
Stop. LB, stop it, brother, man. Cut
Come
that
on.
shit out, LB. Cut
He
that
may
shit
see
out.
my daughter fall. My daughter may change him.
Cut it out, LB. Cut it out.
My daughter may change him.
LB, cut it out.
So did they say?
Hold on. Excuse me. I gotta interrupt. Hey, how you doing, Mr. LB? You doing all right? All right. Thank you for holding it down because they.
No. You don't come in here without speaking to the host and the co-host.
Oh my God!
You talk to
That's the
LB.
stubbornness of a man.
You talk to LB last.
That's the stubbornness of a man, bro.
It's okay. I give it. Greetings, Mr. Mo, who's full of Mo and Mo shit. Greetings to Mr. Said, the Springer co-signing on Mo and Mo shit.
Co-host, not
co-host, he co-signed on your shit, on the Mo shit. Now, greetings. How you doing, Mr. LB? The woman represented. I am doing great. It's good to be on here. Now I'm only gonna be on here a few minutes. So what y'all got to ask? So let me say this. I've been listening to everybody. Now I watched the video, and Lord knows I never like to watch more because that shit was trash to me. But and I always wonder how true the shit was because it just fucked up. Who gets on TV and expose that type of shit about themselves? You got to wonder how true some of that shit is anyway. But
let me
excuse me, Mr. Moore. I'm going to be a guest. Are you going to allow me to talk, Mr. Moore?
I'm going to let you cook.
Wait a minute, Mr. Moore. Do you have a brick in your hand? I feel like you got a brick. I feel like you got a brick.
I'm going to let you cook. It's pretty true. I'm telling you what they do. I'm going to have to mute his ass. Hey, I'm going to have to mute him. It's pretty true of what goes on there because my cousin have been on that show, and what he told me was what they do is they basically give you whatever you want to go out there to act the fool. So that I know for a fact. But go ahead.
Respectfully, I stand corrected. I don't know anybody. I didn't know anybody personally. So thank you for sharing that. So it is true. They just take out our life stories and exploit us. That's what they did. When I look at it,
I agree.
So I'm gonna see it from you and Said perspective. I do think number one, it was trash. Number one, it was embarrassing for her to bring her husband, her man on there, and have all these different men. You know what I'm saying? To me, that was disrespectful. It was disrespectful to him and disrespectful to herself. Number one, running through dudes like that. Now I'm agree with LB for president when he's saying. Oh, I wish I could mute you. So I agree with the aspect of, I think he agreed with you guys when he's saying she didn't have a right to get mad if it would just been any other type of woman. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, man.
But he crossed the line. Now she been crossing the line. Understand? But that's her daughter. It's almost it's twisted. Almost. You know what I'm saying? I don't know their history, the backstory, but the daughter should have been off limits from the door. You can't compare her daughter, who she pushed out of her pussy, that, you know what I'm saying? It just ain't the same. Whereas some boy she knocking down. Now the mama was trash. We have established she was trash. She's trashy. She got some issues. You understand what I'm saying? Because my daughter's boyfriend or anything, it doesn't matter. It's off limits. You know what I'm saying? So it tells you a lot about this family. It tells you a lot about their upbringing. There are a lot of issues there. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, the guy seems like at first he seemed like the good one. And the daughter may have caught him vulnerable. Hell, I don't know what happened. It's not like it was both payback almost. I ain't no telling.
Okay, keep going what you're going. Don't go off on a monologue.
Excuse me, Mr. Moore. Excuse me, Mr. Moore. Hold on. Excuse me, Mr. Moore. But I have listened to you on this platform, and you have been good with everybody else. Please put the brick down. Please put the brick down.
Mr. Moore, she correct there.
So, again, like I said, I understand what's said, and you and Mr. Moore is saying she didn't really have a right to be mad. You notice if you look at the part, because it played up to the part where she's on the steps laid down. And they saying that the child was his, and then it went out. She, at first, when he said he cheated, she just kind of took her head and swung it back like, I got to swallow this shit. I got to eat it because I'd have put him through too much. The breaking point is when he said her daughter. So I hate that video. I'm being honest. I'm almost glad they cut out. I hope they put it off the line because it's just trash. That woman needs counseling. The daughter needs the whole family or whatever. But I have to ask Said and Mr. Moore a question.
But no, before you do that, we got
Okay.
I need to debunk some of this shit. What you saying? Let's unpack some of this shit that you said. Now I muted you, LB, because your ass making a lot of noise over there. He is goddamn sound like a fucking rat eating cheese and shit out of a goddamn fucking bag or something. But anyway,
Mr. Moore, that may have been me, Mr. Moore, at some point. I was
No,
making
that
noise.
was
I'm
LB.
noticing that you are
I'm
against the
finna
ones
mute
that the
you.
women
I'm
in
finna mute
represent.
you because you sitting there talking. What I'm trying to, it don't work like that. I gave you your time to cook. Let me do my cooking. Now, like as I was saying, at the end of the day, I was saying that she didn't have no right to do that, to get on that stage, and then black women seeming to start performing and shit around white folks and shit like that. All that shit she was doing, she was faking and jaking. She could have saved that bullshit. She could have saved all that right there because she didn't give a damn about her daughter. Because if she did, she wouldn't have slept with all the motherfucking men and brought all that shit to her daughter's attention at the end of the day. Why would you show your daughter, yeah, I don't slept with all these men, and then think she was going to do the same thing? Come on. Cook on that for me, Sid. God damn, cook on that.
Oh, and I thought you had a question for me, but go ahead, Mr. Cosign Springer. Go ahead.
Well, my question to LC is, now you heard LB. Man, it's funny that you know both the women got L's in their name, LB and LC. So, now, do you believe that there are do you believe there are gender specific roles in a household?
So I would like for by the way, give me 1 second, Mr. Springer. LB, I would update you on what was said about you when you walked off. By this too. Okay, but so Mr. Springer, what you're asking me is, do I believe in gender roles?
Right, and the household, man and woman, man. Well, that just keep man and woman for now.
Okay. To some degree, yes, to some degree, yes, yes. And that's funny you said that because go ahead, keep talking. You go ahead.
Because I want LB to make sure he hear that from a woman, because he's thinking there's something that a man would just say. I'm assuming.
Well, what I heard you and LB talking about, because I was actually going to ask you about roles. LB, you asked him about, do he wash dishes? You asked him about if does he clean up? Does he wash clothes?
Yeah, all that.
Yeah.
All that. Uh-huh.
So let me ask you a question. Do you think that's just something a woman should do, a man should never do?
No.
Okay. Because I was just asking, because I know I grew up in a house, it was gender roles. I grew up in a house with my grandparents. They were married. And my grandmother did most of the things that you listed, but my uncle and them also knew how to do it. They were very manly men. And my brother is the same way at his house. Matter of fact, I almost sure he's a better clean than me and my sister. But so okay, so you weren't saying that it has to be the woman to do it. Okay.
I'm just saying what I was trying to tell him is I got 2 sons, so they, and I have 2 sons, so when they have their own spot, they need to know how to clean, cook, and all that type of stuff too.
Right.
The thing I was getting at with him was the thing about him. I'm saying it's not an equal thing when you sit up here and you say, we call it stereotype. You call it what it is, a stereotype. You call it for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You had a problem. Well, I didn't say you had a problem, but you talked about the woman who said she was embarrassed and have to run through all them guys. But the LB said it's cool because men do it. And I'm like, that's a whole. You want something totally different now, because if you saying that, then you saying that men are equal, men and women are equal. So if you saying I'm a provider and protector, then that means that she's the same thing. And
can I catch you right there? I heard you say that statement before, so I gotta dig in. I gotta Mr. Moore, what's that word? Debunk, unpack, luggage. Is it a 2-piece or 1-piece? Is it a traveler bag too, Mr. Moore? Anyway, so the question is, you compared to what he said. There's nothing wrong with her sleeping with him. So, but
Nothing
yeah, I
wrong
am
with
a
what?
woman. It's nothing wrong when LB said it's nothing wrong with the fact she slept with 17 men. Now, and he has his own perspective about that. That's not here that everybody on this platform do. As a woman, I move different myself. That ain't for me. But I also know women who do run through. They if they don't like it, they go get what they gonna like. And if they ain't tied down to nobody, whatever, they just moving around. And if they ain't bothering you, honestly, it is what it is. That's them. Because I think it's unattractive for a man to do it. Don't be honest, I think it's trash when a man do it. Because it's and so when I hear you say that, you jump back and you said, so now you saying she's equal to a man. So you saying it's okay for a man to go around and be a serial hoe
That's
and
what
just
I
go
take
run
out
through
of it.
women?
When he said it,
Because
that's what
that's
I take out of it.
yeah, that's how I'm taking it.
Yeah,
Say it.
Oh wow.
yeah.
Oh what I respect the fact that you
So,
acknowledge that.
And
so you telling me?
but hold
Yeah,
on,
hold on.
LB.
Let me
Hold on, LB.
let me
Let him
explain. Let me
explain
explain.
why he
I ain't
said
saying
that.
I'm not saying that he have to be. I'm not saying that he have to be, but it's more likely for a man to do it because the women outnumber men. They have more options to do that. They have more to do that. And I ain't saying I ain't didn't say it was right, but it's out there. And I mean, it is what the numbers are the numbers. I ain't got nothing to do
So
with that. Them are
So
facts.
so
Those
Tay,
are
let me ask you
facts.
something. Let me tell you this. Just because the numbers are out there, that doesn't mean so you got to go through all of them. So
I
let me
said
tell you something.
that don't mean they have to do it.
I
I didn't say
understand because
that.
when you go sleep with somebody, anybody you lay down, anybody you slide up in, thick, fine, sexy, everybody you know, one of these things, everybody I gotta say I fucked or whatever. You gonna go slide up in them and risk getting STDs, risk this bitch being your baby if she garbage. If she run around running through niggas like that anyway, why the fuck you want to stick your dick in there, bruh? Why the fuck you want to put yourself at risk like that? Man or woman, why do you want to risk lay down with somebody who's reckless with their body like that? That's
Okay.
garbage. That ain't no hold on, excuse me, Mr. Moore. That ain't no
Look.
smart person. That's a stupid person.
We get what you're saying. LB, I want you to tell me your take on this because you sitting there looking crazy, and I wanna hear the crazy stuff that came out of your mouth that just came out of hers
I'm
because
actually,
obvious she haven't listened to a word was said. But go ahead, LB.
I'm actually enjoying Lady L right now, to be honest, because
We know that.
everything I want to say, she's saying it.
Yeah, yeah. And you know
Mr.
what?
Springer, is it anything?
I like her on here, but not like you.
Mr. Springer,
Because
is this
out of you two women, she makes the most sense. But go ahead.
is it something? I mean, is it something else that you want to ask me, Mr. Springer? Because I'm gonna tell you
Oh
something.
no. So anyway, so we go back to the gender role thing.
Okay.
So my thing was if you feeling that way, because I know LB personally. So
Okay.
you know, me and him, this is something that we do way back a while back.
Okay.
My
I can
thing
tell
is,
it's gaming fun. I can tell.
if you saying that this is, you know, it's an equal thing, like I said about him, if your woman jump up and there's a intruder in the house, you can stay in the bed. You
No,
can let her handle that.
that's not
But
manly
then
love.
that's when it breaks off. That's when it's like, no. So, and I think if I'm not mistaken, did you say LC that you have a son? Is that right?
Oh no, I don't have any kids.
You have
I
no
have a
kid. Okay,
dog. I have a dog.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Uh-oh.
So anyway,
Kevin
so
Samuels.
but if I had
Fuck that motherfucker.
what?
Keep going.
Oh,
Well,
whoa.
in which
Hold on.
don't
Hold
disrespect the
on, say it.
Godfather.
You know,
Don't disrespect the
first, you're
Godfather.
not gonna be disrespecting the Godfather on her for one.
This
Because
nigga crazy. Go ahead, Sid.
he didn't do anything but try to help
I
you.
want
That's the
everybody
only
to
thing he
notice
did.
that
Yeah, you get
Lady L
muted.
get muted. Lady L get disrespected on this joint.
And LB done got muted quite a few times too.
And I
Fuck
noticed
that.
Mr.
So,
Springer never gets muted. Ever. Never.
cause
But
Mr.
I
moving
really
Springer
think
got
this show is one-sided now.
it is. So Mr. Springer. So
no,
keep talking.
hold on. This is what I'm finna do. And y'all, I want y'all to hold y'all horses because this is what I'm finna do. I'm gonna remove their ass from this damn podium for one. And cause that's where I can speak and say what I need to say. First of all, I'm on here as a neutral party trying to find out what the problem is. I'm not sitting here siding, but if the Springer makes a fucking point, you're gonna have to debunk his point. Until y'all do that, you can call it one-sided or whatever. we're gonna leave it last in. Come on now, don't do that to me. I'm not doing that right there.
Okay,
Now,
this I say this. What I would like, it was another gentleman on here. I think that's from Kevin's hometown. He grew up. Well, I don't know. I don't know the gentleman's name, but me and him was on here. We kind of went back and forth at first, and we got on even spill at one point. But I'm definitely gonna challenge. And what I would like to see is a platform where they hear some women, some mature women here, and who has had life experiences. Because there's some people, you know, honestly, who was running through people. I know a girl when back in 1999 when I graduated, we was playing Truth or Dare, and at the time she said in her book she had slept with 42 niggas. Now she has changed her life around, and that's that. But it happened. You know what I'm saying? That whatever reason it happens, where people make choices and people have to live with the choices that they make. Jumping into this gender roles, I think. When my grandmother in the house, I looked at it. She cooked, she cleaned, she packed my granddad lunch.
Before you get on your gender
oh
role,
goodness,
I need to question you on something what you just said.
Okay.
And I want you to keep it 100. You said this woman said she slept with 42 men, right?
At that time, yes.
At that time, and she don't change her ways and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Would you marry a man that you know that has slept with over 200 women in his younger days, but he had changed his mind? He had changed his but you knew what he had done. He don't slept with 200 women. I mean, just sleeping with them. Just
he a porn star.
People change.
No. I'm not saying he's a porn star. I'm not saying he's a porn star, and I don't need no monologue.
Again, you see the disrespect?
Yes or no? No, because I already know you finna monologue. Because you be acting like a politician. You be trying to tell me some stuff to try to deflect off what I asked you. Only thing I want to know is my question. But go ahead.
Again, I don't see you do that to Mr. Springer. Anybody else? Go back and look at your shows. Go back and look at your shows.
And don't nobody do what you do either.
Yes, I do. They get off and they get.
Well, go ahead and answer the question.
I'm answering my way.
Would you?
I'm answering my way.
Marry a man that you know don't slept with over 200 women in his lifespan, in a short lifetime? What you say, LB?
May I say something?
Knock yourself out, sir.
People change in life, Kevin. I'm pretty sure she would. People change in life.
Well, I'm gonna ask you, since you want to sit here and take up for her. Would your ass marry a woman that you
I got this. No, I got this. No, I got this.
Hold on, LB. Hold on, my fault.
No, this is Lady L. It's Lady L. Thank you. No, this is Lady L. Thank you very much. One day I'm gonna introduce myself on this motherfucker, and I'm going hard than a motherfucker. Please believe that.
Now, come on, Lady L.
So let's be clear about this. Number one, sometimes that's a sensitive situation. If it depends on how deep I had gotten to the person when we get in that stage, getting to know each other, and we done went and said we going that deep, and I learned that. And I really can confirm that, hey, they really have changed, and that's been many years ago. And then we can go to the health department and wherever and get our tests and make sure he all clean. Then yeah, that's at the point where I done got some type of attachment possible. Just to be honest, but if I know that from the rip, I'm not gonna lie and tell you I would be interested. I will probably be standoffish and real skittish toward it at first.
Let me ask you this question, Lady L.
Please
Thank you.
Please don't. Please don't.
This is pretty much a cut and dry question.
Okay. Thank you.
Do you think that body count matter the same to men and women? Do you think that?
They're equal.
No.
I tell Lady L. I'm gonna talk to you, Lady LB, in a minute.
Okay. So do I think that the body count
matters to a man? Both the same. And women the same.
Okay, so in terms of, I want to make sure I got your question.
How many? Does it matter to? Do it matter to men and women the same? The amount of people that they slept with. Do you think that men? Does it matter to men more or less? How many men that a woman slept with?
I think for the man, I think it's more. I think the women, I think it's less. I think that plays a big part into what you said about the ratio being off. I think, you know, women have this search for want to be in like relationships and this, so they tolerate, they take in a lot of shit. So they ignore and pass different things, even though they may not like it. They just kind of go with it. That's what I think. So I think it counts for a man, but a man knows that a woman could been with 17 dudes and whatever else. He you know what I'm saying, by the sounds based off of listening to y'all, he ain't gonna, you know, he gonna, it's gonna be like, okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna go a different route. But first of all, I want LB to answer my question. I'm finna go a different route. No. Answer my question. She said 47 women. So would you marry a woman that you know that had 47 men?
42, Mr. Moore.
40-something men.
It could be 100. Listen.
It wouldn't matter. Oh, Lord.
Kev, this is what I want to say, man.
This dude lame as hell.
This is what I want to say, man.
Why is he lame?
Listen,
go ahead.
Let LB cook.
Can I talk?
Yeah, go ahead. Cook.
First off, I don't even want to be the woman representative no more. I want to get into Lady L. She handled this exactly how it's supposed to be handled, man.
We finna see.
I like that. Listen.
We finna see.
Listen.
I'm gonna get my ass off you. You ain't gonna attack me.
I wouldn't care if it's 100 or 200 women. Well, if I like her, I like her. I like her.
And you know what?
Hold on, Sid. I'm gonna let you go in just a minute, but I got to ask Lady L some questions. LC, whatever she want to call herself.
It's Lady L, sir.
Lady L.
Refer to the
screen.
What
type of man do you want to marry? What type of man do you want to marry?
That's a personal question, so I won't answer that on this platform. Thank you.
Why? No. I want to know what type of man is, we will say, worthy of you wanting to marry that man.
I'll give you the surface, so I'm gonna give you my answer. Actually, desire. The reason I can speak about the women is because I used to have those same desires as most women. Want to get married, think you're supposed to do this and this and that, because that's the desire. But because men know they have so many options, it's rough. So now I'm not even sure if I believe in marriage like that. I'm gonna be straight up with you. It's sad, but I see
Mr.
some
Moore,
successful ones.
some trouble.
Hold on, LB. Hold on, LB. Hold on, Lady L. You haven't answered my question. I didn't ask you what you decide.
Either you gonna let me answer it or you're not.
I don't need a monologue. I'm
monologue. If I put it on camera, I use my hands to show you. I'm a monologue and all that other shit too. Charade, come with it you like for me to do.
Look, we finna try to close our show up in a little bit. I want you to answer the question. What type of man are you talking about wanting to marry? You know, what type of man? I say what type of man?
A man that find a decent man. So here's the thing.
That's not telling me nothing.
Excuse me. No. Are you gonna let me speak, Mr. Moore?
It depends on. Look, you got 30 seconds to start telling me what type of man.
Okay, I hope you start that same 30 seconds with LB and Mr. Springer. Every time you broadcast, I'm gonna come on this bitch on the comments. 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. No monologuing. Stop gaslighting. Okay, now, question. Somebody who's respectful, somebody who's honest. Fuck it. Whatever you did in your past, you did in the past. If you want to come, lay it out to the door, put it like that. Somebody who's a family man. If he got kids, he taking care of his motherfucking kids. You know, he doing what he's supposed to be doing. Somebody who, like I said, family, you know what I'm saying? Love their family no matter how dysfunctional they is, you know what I'm saying? Still value family. Somebody who's hardworking, somebody who's a go-getter. You know what I'm saying? I was admired about, if I ain't never told, heard me on here before. I admire the men in my family big time. My granddaddy got up before anybody else, feet on the ground, and he provided, protected, and everything else. He walked to work, miles out. I stayed in the country.
Don't gaslight granddaddy, because you already don't talk about granddaddy.
You gonna let me
stay on what I asked you. Stay on what I asked you. And what I'm asking you is, this is what I'm asking.
Somebody hardworking. Listen. Somebody who's gonna go get it, who's not gonna sit back. Somebody who's not gonna wait on getting money. If it's something that's got to be done to take care of it, they're gonna go out and they're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
So
Somebody
the question,
who's gonna
the
be
question I'm
supportive.
trying to get to is he gonna be what we would say is a high value man is what you're looking for.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. Deal with women. I'm not calling them bitches, and I'm not gonna say I don't deal with women. We don't go around saying high value and shit like that, like we pricing diamonds and shit. That shit is weird. If he a good nigga, if he's a good man, he a good man. That's it. If he a good man,
Back
that's
to
it.
my question.
Nigga, I answered your
Is
fucking
he
question.
gonna be a high value man? See, this is the gaslighting shit that you get from
No,
women when they
I
don't want to answer the question.
no.
And see,
No.
and the reason, and I'm gonna tell you,
What's high value?
this is why I call her a politician. She's
What is high
answered these
value?
questions. She's answered these questions. She's answered these questions to the point to where she can jump around somebody debunking what the hell she's saying. You know what high value is. You know what that
Springer.
is.
Mr. Springer, when you did,
It's a six-figure man or more.
okay.
That's what it is. It's
I did not know that. I did not know that.
Stop.
No, I didn't. No, nigga,
Stop.
you can't fucking
you
tell me
and
that.
Because you and I don't have that conversation.
No, maybe that's the definitions of motherfuckers that y'all surround yourself with. But I ain't never fucking been around people like this nigga paid 90 to 150. This nigga half backs, motherfucker. No, what the fuck? That shit is weird. That's not it. That shit is weird. If my dude out there getting it and he busting it, this nigga can make 25,000, nigga. It don't matter. He making shit happen.
I
That
don't
shit is
need
weird.
I don't need you getting all upset.
They is not goddamn happy. Your bitches is garbage.
All I need is you answered the question. But this is what you get right here. When they look for a man, when a man asks them a question like that, and they start gaslighting somewhere else. Now that you know, when they start gaslighting somewhere else, this is what you're gonna get. They're not gonna want to answer that question now, due to the fact because they know. Because the minute you say, "Oh yeah, I want a man who's making this and making that," now the question is going to be, do you think that man is going to marry you? Are you going to be that type of man not my fault, excuse me. Are you going to be that type of woman that man won't? Because like you said earlier, he has a lot of options out there for him. But you don't want to address that. See, this is what we're trying to address right here. Let's go. Come on, let's get on goddamn to the meat and potatoes and everything.
I don't think she was gaslighting Mr. Cabin. I think she was just really speaking her mind.
Thank you, Mr. LB.
Okay, she was speaking her mind. How, LB? Look, because what she was doing when I asked her a question, I asked her.
LB, give me a minute. Mr. said. Do you think I was gaslighting?
Look, you cannot overtalk the host. We're gonna have to get that straight. The host will not let you overtalk him.
It's two of them.
No, you got a co-host and you got a host. I am the host. The co-host is listening right now. He's being real respectable listening. So that's what I'm trying to get out of the guest. And that's the only thing I want the guest to do. You're going to have your time. Now, I'm going to go to the second guest. Go back to what you were saying, that she wasn't doing what? Gaslighting, LB?
No, she was just speaking her mind. This thing is...
So, I asked you a specific question about would you marry a woman that you know for a fact that had 40-something men? You know for a fact that had 40-something men within the age of 25. She fucking with Ian and everything. Well, let's put it like this. You already don't say that you were married that woman that said just what is that? Had a DNA test for 17 men within a month span. 17 men, and like said, ovulation is a week to 2 weeks span. So she had 17 men. Like said, that means every man that she damn near came in contact with, she fucked. So you're telling me you will marry something like that, LB?
Well, definitely I will. If that's what I like, if that's what I like, that's genuine, I do it. Yeah.
So you're saying what I'm getting out of you, you're saying that you know this bitch is a whore. This is a hoe. This is what we
Mr.
used
Moore.
to call it back in the day, a strawberry. This is a goddamn strawberry.
Moore.
And
Moore.
you telling me you're gonna lay down with this woman and marry her,
Mr. Moore.
knowing damn well she's gonna set her to sleep with over 20 men every month. Different men every month.
Mr. Moore, can we just do one favor?
I need you to answer the question first, and then I don't need you to gaslight. I need you to answer my question, and then you can respond on the back end.
Mr. Moore, I just want to do one favor. Let's
answer my question first. Answer my question first, and then you can gaslight at the end.
Mr. Moore,
that was a yes or no question. That was a yes or no question. That you know that this woman gonna be sleeping with all kind of men because she don't proven herself to do it. Time in,
because
time
she
out.
did it. Because she done did it before doesn't mean that she gonna do it when she get with me.
That's a yes. So you're saying yes?
Yes, I will marry her.
But go ahead.
Now, may I ask you a question, Mr. Moore?
Yeah.
Can we not like disrespect the women by calling them hoes and bitches? Can we not do that?
I can. That's if they don't call us broke niggas and simp ass niggas and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know they'll call you these lame ass niggas, these broke ass niggas, these thirsty ass niggas, because I don't hear that one a lot. These thirsty ass niggas and all that stuff like that. How about yourself, co-host? Go. I need to hear the co-host, man. I want the co-host.
I'm gonna make sure I understand the word before I really use it. I have heard it used in the sentence. I gotta find out the meaning of pandering. For LB to make that last statement and knowing I work with him as if the word bitch never flew out of his mouth. That's that's gaslighting. That's gaslighting. So stop that. Stop it. I don't mind you doing it, but don't do that. Don't do that.
Mr.
If you saying that, hold on, let me speak. If you saying that, and I'm not saying that out there they get diseases and all that type of stuff. I'm going back to the woman and the man being equal on this level. And I'm saying this when you stereotype, okay. Man go out, he see with a bunch of women. This old saying. He go out see with a bunch of women, he'll play her, he'll pimp, whatever the case may be. A woman go out do it, she's a whore. A man take care of his woman and she don't have to work or anything, and she can stay at home or whatever. He looked upon as a king, or he looked upon a guy that's a good dude, he provide. But if she go out and work and he stay at home, he looked at it as a bomb. You see what I'm getting at? I'm just saying the equal thing that you be trying to throw out there. I mean, I know you. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay. Mr. Springer. Mr. Springer, Mr. Springer, I have a question. And I do. Thank you, number one, LB, for saying that. What I don't like is I was so like the platform to change, and I'll get to that later. Cause I love my black men. So the chicks y'all talking about, I'd have seen those chicks in passing, but I just don't rock with them. And the same women, Mr. Springer, that have ran through niggas, some of the baddest bitches are the ones that everybody want to hit, that y'all who at some point may have hit. Why your standards weren't high then when you were sticking your dick in them? And I'm saying your people mindsets needs to be there as well, but they're not. My question to you and Mr. Moore, and starting with Mr. Moore first, actually. What do you consider a high value woman? And then you, Mr. Springer, if you would. Or y'all going to order. I don't know. Y'all the host. I don't know who's the head host, the co-host. I don't know.
Ain't no such thing. But go ahead and say it.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. It's
Ain't
not,
no such thing.
it's just you're just going to either have a woman that's real feminine or she's just not. But
thank you.
But you're going to speak.
So you guys saying there's
just
not
because
no
a man sleeping around with a woman that he consider a whore or whatever. I mean, they do what they do. But the woman that he gonna choose to be with, the woman he gonna choose to be with is gonna be the woman that's gonna be close to pure as he can possibly get her.
That's it.
Now, according to LB. See, this is what a generational thing switch at, and this is where, because I know I'm older than LB, but this is where it switch at. This is where I don't understand where it happened with LB, I grew up in a single parent household. My mother raised me. But I had the mentality that I'm going to be the best man that I could be and the thing that I could do. She only could take me so far. I had to go the rest of the way by myself. But
She only could take you
I
so
know
far.
that I wanted a woman that don't mean now back in the day, yeah, if she was an easy hit, she was just easy hit. It is what it is. But when I was ready to come off the street, I didn't want a woman that was an easy hit.
Mr. Springer, let me stay right there. That's the part I want to keep it. That's the part. So but why is it that you think that you're valuable to come after you've been and died to the side, and then you want to bring your seasoned, experienced, extinct, ancient ass dick over here? Hold on, wait a minute, Mr. Springer, please, respectfully. Let me rock with this. See, it's so twisted. You want the woman to be damn near perfect and accept your imperfections. It doesn't work like that. And my thought is, you got some chicks who are completely feminine on a whole nother level, and they exactly the opposite of what you consider valuable to marry. And I have to go back and say this. People I'm around, I wasn't raised around saying a high value man was on a dollar. Never in my life, I've never been around no woman in my family has ever spoke. So yes, I have to speak up to them, Mr. Moore, and say that has never been. And that's why it frustrates me. Because you telling me that's why it's other women in the world who may feel that way. And there's a lot of bitches that could be bought. Excuse me, LB, because it is. Those are simple-minded bitches. So if you're around women who are simple like that, then you need to check yourself and see what your dick is getting all aroused to. Because that's some simplicity type dumb shit. Because that shit don't rock me. And that's not me. I feel like because the men I came around, men I was attracted to in general period were hard-working men. Period. I like niggas whose hands got dirty, grinding, this and that. It wasn't a nigga in a suit, but if he got in the suit, then he was what it was. I'm just saying, it's the women y'all sound like they've been experienced and been around. And a lot of these dumbass women that's on goddamn Instagram, they don't speak for me.
Hold on, Lady L, because I got to stop you on something that you said. Hold on, LB. Lady L, you were talking about a woman got to be damn near perfect. Let's cut the bullshit. A woman gonna always, most women gonna always want a motherfucking man with a six pack. What is that? 6'2", 6'4", or more, and then got the bank at the got a big ass bank behind it. They gonna want that. Most women are looking for somebody who's gonna be a damn provider where she ain't got to work and shit like that. And when I say most women, don't start adding yourself into all that stuff. No. Hold on. I let you cook. Let me finish.
No, because I gotta
let you cook.
You cook.
No, I'm not gonna let you. I'm not gonna let you boil. I'm gonna let you cook a couple seconds. We got too many people on the panel for you just to go off the hinges like that. And plus, we finna call this a show anyway. I'm just saying, before you start ranting and raving, talking about what men are doing and how men what they want a damn near perfect woman. A woman wants the exact same thing. They want a fucking man that's six pack, six something, about 6'4", 6'8", or some shit like. See, look, don't
You're not
make
a
me
woman.
do it. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it.
Do it.
We have seen this, and what you're doing, you're justifying that bullshit.
No, I'm not.
Put it up on men.
No, I'm not. I'm not putting it on men. But what I'm telling you, you can't speak to me as a woman.
At all the women too. Look at all the women.
Oh yeah, the women you describing, they do exist, Calvin. I'm not saying they don't.
Just like you are not a man. So quit saying that we're looking for perfection.
No, I was just speaking. I was speaking to the point of what said. No. Most of your shows when you're making a point. So
before you get to trying to down a man on her, I'm not gonna let you do that.
Hold up. First of all, you ain't ever gotta fucking do that, bro. Cause I don't down fucking men. Did you fucking understand? You could go where I'm from. I grew up around niggas.
You don't understand what I'm saying?
Men. I grew up. I was raised by black men. I was fucking all fucking.
Say it.
Calm down. Calm down. All right, we're gonna try this again.
Broke ass nigga.
Lady L for president.
Like I said, we can't do that. Let's keep it fair. You gonna sit here talking about what a man wants, but when
I'm
I
gonna
tell
get
you
my
what
own show. I'm gonna get my own show. I'm gonna get my own
but when
show.
I tell you what a woman is looking for, you can't speak for a woman. You ain't a woman. You ain't a man. I'm listening to your words. I listen to words. I don't listen to the bullshit they say. I listen to words. But go ahead, Springer.
I didn't listen
Go
to
ahead,
both of y'all.
Springer.
Both of y'all words. Go ahead. Look at you. I'm gonna send you a cookie. You goddamn put me on mute.
This woman don't lost her mind. But go ahead, Sam. Go ahead.
Man, look, y'all done went so hard. I forgot my train of thought.
I know. Hey, look, this is what we gonna do. Cause Lady L, I'm gonna give her a week to calm down, and I want everybody to give me the closing. Give me your closing, Lady L.
It was a pleasure speaking with you, Mr. Springer and LB. LB, if you could drop your email address or something so we could collaborate on our own show. And,
Most definitely, Lady L. Most definitely that.
Thank you. I think we're gonna blow up. It's gonna be nice, and don't worry, we'll have our platform, and everybody's gonna be heard. And I appreciate you, Mr. Springer. Enjoy the road and out there. Sure appreciate it.
Can I ask you something, Lady L? Can I come on y'all platform and show out like you do this?
Come, I got something for you. Go ahead.
You look mute, but go ahead, LB. Give me your closing.
Hey,
bro.
man, I'm out of here, man.
Right. Give me your closing, the Springer.
Man, hey, look, everybody stay safe, man. I appreciate the women we had on there today. Y'all be cool. LB, you know I'm just fucking with you, man.
I'll see you next Tuesday, Mr. Springer.
All right, man. This is your boy Calvin from CMO TV. And y'all ladies, y'all be careful out there. There's a war on black people, and the war is we're going to attack the women and the children. So all y'all black women and black children, please be careful. Let your man, your husband, your brother, your uncle, everybody know. And this is Mr. Moore, and y'all know my quote. Y'all please help me sing it along with me. I'll be seeing y'all ass when I see you.